Welcome back to Still Becoming 3W, 3 Wheels, 1 Journey. Today, Brian and Nancey are leading us into the heart of beautiful Muskoka. We've got epic views ahead, so settle in, stay tuned, and let's roll. We're rolling on Highway 169. The road opens up, the rhythm settles in, and we're finding our flow. It's a privilege to ride and explore this beautiful country we call home. We're turning onto Highway 11, headed towards Gravenhurst, the gateway to beautiful Muskoka. It's a busy stretch, but always a clean, gorgeous run, and these granite rock walls never get old. We're about an hour in, time for a quick stretch and a classic rider pit stop, Tim Hortons coffee break. Here's today's lineup. We've got Nancey and Brian up front on their Spider F3 Limited, my Riker 600 holding steady, Mike's gorgeous RT Limited Sea to Sky, Alicia on her Riker Rally 900, Zaina flexing that beautiful F3 Ask Me Like Me, and Kim anchoring the back on her brand new Harley trike. We still love you, girl. We're 1 hour in and the vibes are still high. The ladies are getting their seat dance on. Mike is laughing. Focus, Mike. Bring your A game, baby. Just another reminder that we always have the best time out here. Good friends, good laughs, and the road ahead. And now the next leg of the adventure begins. Stay with me. You're not going to want to miss these beautiful roads with the views up ahead. Let's roll. Welcome to beautiful Gravenhurst, Ontario, the gateway to the Muskoka Lakes, home to about 14,000 people and the first incorporated town in Muskoka. It began in 1859 as McCabe's Landing, later renamed after a book called Gravenhurst, Thoughts on Good and Evil. Who knew? You'll find the RMS Seguin here, North America's oldest operating steamship, plus the historic Opera House where Donald Sutherland debuted. Even the Muskoka Drive-In is the oldest operating drive-in in Canada. And hey, you might even spot a few celebrity cottagers around town. We're back on Muskoka Road 169. We're settled in, wind in my hair, and these rocky tree-lined roads wrapping around us. There's something about this stretch, peaceful, familiar, and always beautiful. We're locked into this ride, heading towards our next stop to explore. Stay with me, the adventure continues. We're rolling into Bala, Ontario, the cranberry capital of the province. It's a tiny village of about 600 year-round residents, but in summer it explodes to over 10,000 as people flock to this beautiful meeting point of Lake Muskoka and the Moon River. Bala became Canada's smallest incorporated town back in 1914, and its famous waterfall, the Paintable Falls, drops right from the lake into the river. This place has serious music history too. The key to Bala has hosted legends since the 1940s, from Louis Armstrong to Billy Idol to the Tragically Hip. Even today, you'll find water ski shows, cottage country celebrities, and that classic Muskoka summer energy. We'll be stopping ahead. Stay with me. We're rolling into Divers Point. Time to stretch the legs and take in these beautiful Moon River views. This spot is a favorite in Muskoka, especially for new divers. The water here reaches a max depth of about 9 feet, making it a popular training site for beginner scuba certifications. You'll find plenty of smallmouth and largemouth bass in these freshwater pockets too. It's one of those peaceful places where riders slow down, breathe, and enjoy the moment. Look at these stunning Moon River views. And before we roll out, here's a quick group shot from today. I love this crew. All right, we've had a great stretch break and recharged after our stop at Divers Point. A few laughs, some fresh air, and we're ready to get this next leg of the adventure underway. We're rolling out under the bridge and heading back towards the main road. Stay with me. You're not going to want to miss these views up ahead. Let's roll. We're rolling out of Bala. What a gem of a place. I highly recommend you visit. We're saying goodbye to those beautiful Moon River views as we cross the bridge one last time. This little village is truly magical. And just like that, we're back on the move, onward to the next adventure. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss the views ahead. We're back on Muskoka Road 169 and turning onto Muskoka Road 26. This stretch is part of the Frank Miller Memorial Route. Beautiful cottage country views on one side, water glistening through the trees, and then it shifts into those dense forest-lined roads I love so much. This route has everything, the best of both worlds, water and woods. It's named in honor of Frank Miller, a prominent Canadian politician and Ontario's 18th Premier, recognized for his 15 years serving Muskoka, a winding scenic route that follows Lake Rousseau and the Muskoka River, and it's always a favorite. We're turning onto the 118. Next stop is coming up, and trust me, it's a good one. Welcome to Port Carling, Ontario, the hub of the lake, sitting right between Lake Muskoka and Lake Rousseau. This picturesque village began as a Ojibwe settlement back in the 1850s and is packed with history. Home to under 1,000 year-round residents, but in summer that number quadruples as people flock to the Big Three Lakes. These waters are famous for their lavish summer estates owned by Hollywood stars, pro athletes, and Canadian icons. And up ahead, we're pulling into the massive photo mosaic on Main Street, the Port Carling Wall. 9,028 photos create one giant image of the RMS Sagamo in 1922. Each tile captures real life. Absolutely stunning. I'm trying to get a wave here from the crew. Nothing? Okay, all of you are fired. Just kidding. There it is. Took you long enough. My favorite shot of the day. Thanks, Nancy, for this beautiful memory. We're rolling out of beautiful Port Carling. What a day it's been. I've loved every single part of this ride. The views, the stops, the laughs. But trust me, what's coming next, you don't want to miss. All right, crew, let's roll. We're rolling through Huckleberry Rock. Absolutely stunning. Wow. This rock cut on Highway 118 is a true geological and engineering marvel, carved straight through the Canadian Shield in the 1960s. Motorcyclists love it for the dramatic switchbacks, soaring pink granite walls, and sweeping Muskoka views. This is some of the oldest exposed rock on the planet, over 1.5 billion years old. Even there's a lookout on top, a hike, but the views are totally worth every step. Credit to the Ministry of Transportation for these historic pictures. Visor up, chef's kiss for those views. Perfection. We're turning onto the 15, next leg coming up. Let's roll. Didn't expect this, a surprise stretch of forest. Muskoka always knows how to show off. We're rolling past Santa's Village here in beautiful Bracebridge, Ontario, a 60-acre summer getaway for Santa Claus that's been open since 1955. It was originally built to lure motorists off Highway 11 and bring tourism into Muskoka, and it's still Canada's only Christmas-themed park, sitting halfway between the North Pole and the equator. It's not just rides, they've got a petting zoo, farm animals, and a ton of family activities. You'll even see some cute cabins you can rent tucked along the water. Looks like a pretty magical spot for families. And that's a wrap. As I close up this adventure, I want to send a huge shout out to Brian and Nancey for leading yet another epic ride. They just keep getting better. And to the whole crew today, thanks for bringing the great vibes. If you made it to the end, you are the best. Every like, comment, share, and subscribe helps grow this little three-wheel community. Thank you for the support. Until next time, friends, ride safe.